There we are. G'day gang, Ed Dale here, and I wanted to wish you all hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day weekend. One of my favourite times of the year in the United States, I've got to say. I've spent a couple of cool ones, one with Gary Halbert in Miami and another one with Frank Kern in La Jolla, which was a lot of fun. So have a great weekend. It's sort of like the start of summer, isn't it? So hope you're enjoying that. Look, reason I wanted to talk to you was that there's been quite a bit of a stir over the Stompernet launch, and in particular, I suppose this whole debate about product launches in general and people just continuously sending out to their lists offers and so on. And a hell of a lot of a hullabaloo. Rick Butts, who I can't criticise the guy because he's a killer strat player, very, very good. But he basically said, well, anybody who sent you mail about Stompernet, you should unsubscribe from. Which is a bit radical there, Rick, I suspect. Also put up a thing about, and it looked like a very sensible set of instructions to me about what you should do when you're evaluating affiliate links. But here's the thing, do you join mailing lists for affiliate links? No. But you do join them, right? And my biggest concern here, and I saw a lot of commenters on his blog and people around the thing, they're just basically saying, yeah, I'm sick of getting those messages. Well, I've got a little message for you. Unsubscribe. You have the power here, not them. You're not some sort of Vulcan mind meld to your mailing lists that you're on for the internet market. For goodness sake. That's crazy. And as for the product launch argument, hello, read a book lately, gone to see Indiana Jones, hoping to buy the G3 iPhone. Everything is a product launch. I mean, it's insane to blame a method where somebody has actually had the cleverness in planning to be able to put all of this together and put together a big launch. I think you're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. And yeah, I agree, yes. Should people actually know about what they're sending out? Yes. Should they make sure that it's good quality? Of course. I mean, I don't talk about the product much in marketing because I make a base assumption that your product is fantastic at doing what it does to satisfy the market you're in. And I hope you do the same as well, or a pox on your house. You deserve to go down in a ball of flames. But certainly when I send something out, the only reason I send something out is because I've seen it. I think it's fantastic. And what's interesting is by people sort of seeming to point the finger at product launches, it seems to me that you're giving up an awful lot of control to people who you opted into their mail lists in the first place. If you don't like what they're sending you, opt out. And here's the thing, and this is something I've been noticing because I've actually been doing okay in terms of like affiliate sales and so on. And I know that any of the emails that I get sent as suggestions for affiliate, I don't. Like Stompernet, for example, I recorded my own video talking to people about what I think is useful about it. I took you behind the scenes into the product itself. Those are the sorts of things I think that do add genuine value. And if I, genuinely believe that something is going to be useful to people who have taken the 30-day challenge and are actually looking to go forward inside their internet marketing, yes, I'm going to recommend them, and yes, I'm going to get paid for it. And I hope you do affiliate deals in all of your marketplaces as well. I think it's an important thing. I think there is an appropriateness, don't get me wrong. People who do just send out affiliate offer after affiliate offer after affiliate offer and there's nothing else in there, there's no content, of course the power's in your hands. Hit that old unsubscribe button at the bottom of the email. That's the key thing. Something else that concerned me about, and I think it was Michael Campbell that mentioned this, and it was through Rick's blog. And you know what, even when you completely disagree with what Rick's saying, he says it in a very entertaining way, I must say. But the other part of it, which I found pretty extraordinary, was he's talking about going to don't degrade or debase yourself with product launches. It's not about that. I think product launches, particularly in the internet marketing space, are all about sending out the most incredible content just to even get people to have a look at it, because people are bombarded by emails, unfortunately. I think to separate yourself from the pack, you have to give extraordinary value, and there's really big lessons to do that. I don't think a product launch is not a degrading exercise. Okay, that's some people's perception, but is the promotions for Indiana Jones late movie a degrading exercise? Maybe, you might argue, but in a general rule, no, it's not. It's part of getting through the noise to make an impact to the person that you're trying to make an impact to. There was one other thing which I found pretty insane, really, which was why don't you keep things open all the time? Well, there's a very good reason for this. Whenever you're delivering sequential training, in other words, step-by-step training, 30-day challenge, by the way, June 1, pre-season, only a few days away, but that is a classic example of sequential training. We have a build-up with pre-season up to the 30-day challenge for a reason, because if everybody starts at the same time, then we've got this incredible masterminding effect where people are able to help each other out. We've got the teams going and so on. And you can see the effectiveness of people who participate during the challenge during pre-season and August compared to outside of pre-season and August. It's chalk and cheese. Also, try rock up to your local university. Try rock up to Harvard or Melbourne University or wherever you happen to be and ask them, it's, here in Australia, it's the sort of middle of first semester, well, actually heading towards the end of first semester. Ask to enroll in your, Economics 101. Not going to happen, is it? Universities have very specific enrolment periods. Very specific enrolment periods. You can't rock up halfway during a class. It makes no sense. And as an educator, if everybody's starting at the same point, then you can bring everybody through that education at the same time and help each other out and get suggestions and feedback and so on. If you have a rolling thing, it's crazy. So the suggestion that Stompernet, or indeed any other education type marketing, and I don't care whether it's internet marketing, could be anything, it's really a bit short-sighted in my opinion, because I think by having a whole bunch of people join Stompernet, which was great. Okay, all those people are in there together, bam. So there's a group of them, and as a group, they can learn, they can help each other out. They all feel that they're at the same level. If you were joining Stompernet drip by drip by drip, it's still going to be great, in my humble opinion, good experience. But, and we have this, I've got to say, Dan and I have this with the Immediate Edge. We do keep Immediate Edge open all the time. And it is a drain in terms of customer support, because there's a lot of stuff that we have to repeat over and over and over again, and hopefully, yes, I hear you, make corrections so we don't have to continuously repeat over and over again. But there are things where you get the same questions continuously, whereas if everybody was there at the same time, you would be able to get that leverage. So that's a few of my thoughts on this, and it'll be interesting to see if this is working. Now, don't forget, June 1, start of pre-season. I've shot the first couple of videos. You might even see a little sneak peek if you stay tuned to YouTube for what we've got in store as we do some testing there. So hope you have a great Memorial Day weekend and a good week everywhere else in the world, and we'll speak soon. And I'll figure out how to stop this.